How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another couple of episodes for Modern Family. We're on episode 17 and 18 of this season, with only a few more sessions, recording sessions left to go, of course, of this season before we shift on to season 3. So, yeah, we're flying through this. But yeah, I really thought that the last two episodes were particularly interesting, especially with the whole debacle with Claire and Phil, with the latter not knowing what he did to upset Claire before, you know, a plethora of reasons came to the fold, right? So, but it was really, really great stuff, as well as the fact that we had, I guess, a couple of returning faces in the episode prior. Obviously, Jay's ex came around, and yeah, controversy, I guess, as is the norm, because I mean, the only other episode we saw her, there was quite the controversial aspect there. But I guess Fizbo also returned as well, being the saving grace at Lily's party when everything just went into a complete shambles. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited to get into these two episodes, so why don't we get into the first of these two episodes with episode 17 of season 2. Let's go.
Today, need a little me time.
Have you met Cheryl? That'll be my new nickname. I'll be Claire Me Time Dunphy. It's not worth that ache.
What, for the
Just
one
say
occasion?
Then I'll run into her and it'll be a whole thing.
Well, if that happens, you say you're on your way to the pharmacy.
Phil, darling, no,
Just
not
say,
helping.
not today, Cheryl.
It's what sisters do. All right, Haley, nothing's gonna happen to your sweater. Right, Alex?
Okay,
Something's
fine.
gonna happen. She spilled
Then
coffee
I will
on it
just go
all.
put on your favorite nerdy T-shirt, the one with the guy from Back to the Future on it. That's
Marty
Albert
Mc-
Einstein. And it-
Oh my god. Oh my god. Albert Einstein, I love that.
And felt betrayed and ran away and became a stripper, and not the heart of gold kind, the by the airport kind.
Okay.
All right, go get your gavel, Judge Judy.
No, not at all. I'm adopting a tolerant attitude toward your flights of lunacy.
It just wasn't you.
it's too happy. Oh my god.
Not Haley's
hang on,
sweater.
Let's see. It might not be a big deal. Just, here we go. Let's
Had
see.
a feeling something bad would happen. Oh
Okay.
no, that's a big one.
No, it's gonna be fine.
We need to find a replacement.
Oh, honey.
Hey, forgot my phone.
Hi.
It's such a beautiful day. Why do we have to do this?
Because when this thing is behind us, it's done and we never have to think about it again. Come on. I went to a funeral last Saturday, and it got me thinking about where Gloria and I were going to end up after we die.
Yeah, it's been a fun week.
I don't like loose ends, so I made a few calls.
Sorry, it just reminds me, like, I've just edited this episode as well for YouTube, but it just reminds me of the little discussion between Manny and Jay about if there is a heaven or if there is a hell, and where do the bad people go, and ultimately there might not be such thing as a heaven, and it's just up to interpretation.
You know, something I can read her at bedtime. It's called Two Monkeys and a Panda. She's the panda because she's Asian.
And we're monkeys because...
I can draw monkeys.
Okay, well, I think this is a great project, and I believe you are...
You're the one who filled out this paperwork. You don't make mistakes like this. You correct mistakes like this. You did this on purpose.
Uh-oh.
What? You buried my name so your name could have top billing.
Okay, no, I am not going to sit here and listen to you accuse me of something so horrible.
But they said no. Really?
Yeah.
Here's something they didn't count on. You mess with Phil Dunphy, the claws come out.
Oh god. Dunfarine.
You have
Oh my
very
God.
nice hands. Soft like ladies. It's natural. You go back to the earth. Here, you're just a mushy bag of bones rotting away for all eternity.
Oh no. Oh
Sorry
no.
for your loss. Can we get the hell out of here?
What am I supposed to tell the guy?
Tell them we don't want our bodies inside these drawers where God...
Close, you'll never know the difference.
Phil, could you just take care of dinner, sweetie? That's all I'm asking. That's it.
I'm just saying there's a simpler way to do this.
There is no simpler way. Just make dinner. Thank you.
Hello?
Oof. Oof. Oh my god, everyone's gonna be so judgmental. Oh no, I can see where this is gonna go.
And we're left lying next to a complete stranger without even so much as a formal how do you do?
Gloria, tell him you're in.
I don't know, Jay. I think they have a very good point. And they're not crazy at all.
What do you mean they have a good point?
Heck.
I don't think.
Say that they forget how painful childbirth was. Well, I think that you were forgetting how panicked you were before we got Lily. I mean, you were freaking out.
I was not.
Okay, so it says that we can put the mattress at one of 3 different levels. Which one should we do? I don't know. We'll just think about how far down.
Oh, he freaked out.
No, I can't.
Oh my god.
That it was just gonna all be too much for you and that you were gonna leave. And then I would be the one taking care of a baby and half of her last name would belong to the guy who left us.
Oh, Mitch.
It was a mistake. I'm sorry. I wanted to have it changed, but I needed to get your signature and I was...
Whoa. Maybe it's all the creams, but that just made sense, girlfriends. So if Claire says, I hate getting stuck in traffic, I shouldn't say, maybe you should leave earlier.
Oh, no.
Or don't get on the freeway. I should just say, I know, it's so frustrating.
Yes.
Now you get it.
The TV's driving me crazy. I should just say, I know, there is not enough quality programming for women.
No. Turn off the damn TV.
Okay, now I'm confused again.
Oh my god.
So I heard you had a rough
You're
time
being
today.
suggestive in terms of
Remember the days
alternatives.
when we thought well people? My mom fell for you.
I got a few moves.
She said she fell in love with you during your first fight.
What?
She said she finally met her match.
Oh my goodness.
So if you think she's just gonna replace you when you're gone, then you are the putz.
Thanks, kid. I appreciate it.
Out of the car! You're doing it! I've almost got it!
Claire's gonna be so exposed.
Well, it's ink.
She's in the
No!
What are you doing with
No!
my sweater?
You didn't just throw her under the
It was an
bus.
accident. I knew this would happen.
Ah. It's that sweater, huh?
Yeah, it is. That sweater. And I did everything I can to stop them from fighting.
I don't
threw her under
understand
the bus.
why they can't see how much you love them.
I don't know. Meanwhile,
You do so much.
I do.
Progression.
Of course you do.
I do. I do. Oh.
We love to see it.
Really appreciate that.
Progression from Phil.
Huh.
Oof.
What is it?
Oh no.
Nothing.
Oh no.
Haircut.
Yeah.
A week ago.
Okay.
yeah, that was
so
Gloria.
Tell me.
Forget it. It's not important.
Okay.
I'll just go start
Oh
dinner.
no. Phil's gonna be hurt.
Listen, toss me in the fire, sweep up my ashes, stick them in that. Ta-da!
We need to talk about this. Ta-da!
Because I don't care if it's in a wall, Jay Pritchett sitting on the mantle, in the old coffee can. It'll drive the putz crazy.
Oh my god. I'm always here.
Time, there were 2 monkeys. They loved each other very much, but there was something missing.
A hyphen?
Oh, for
They
fuck's
wanted
sake.
a baby.
Come.
And they heard that there was a very special baby in a faraway...
Coco and Miko.
I'm sorry, what?
Coco and Miko are the names of the monkeys.
Really? That doesn't seem like it's a little on the... Coco and Miko. I like that. I like that. Coco and Miko. Yeah. They traveled all the way home with this return to our house.
Ish. For 2
Technically,
seconds.
it's my house, but
Oh my god.
I will fix that too. Gay adoption, foreign children.
Wow.
Gay adoption, Asian children.
What?
Bisexual adoption, Asian children. Transgendered adoption.
Okay, come on. Let's go, Miko.
So he's Coco. Mitch is Miko. There you go. I mean, that was heartfelt, though, like, when Mitch addressed his concerns in regards to... I mean, obviously, it was a very, very serious subject, whereas I would say with the Dunphy household... I mean, that was all kinds of shenanigans. To be fair, though, it's so funny. Claire wanted Haley and Alex to get along like sisters should. And then she throws Alex under the bus. So, instead of taking the fall, she throws Alex under the bus. Because you saw, she was, like, she accidentally ruined the shirt, and then I thought it was going to be a size different or whatever. That was my main concern because, yeah, I mean, it's all a big rush, isn't it, trying to get this replacement, and, yeah. But, yeah, and Jay and Gloria's story, obviously that was a very, very, I don't know, obviously there's something very, very serious about the aspect of moving on, etc., but there had a bit of sense of levity to it, but obviously with Mitch and Cameron's story, yeah, it was very, very powerful stuff, though, because I did like obviously you could tell that Mitch, when it came to the hyphen being missing, and it made it like Cameron's, name would be a middle name, etc. Yeah, I mean, you could tell that Mitch was, yeah, it was not an accident or anything like that, and, yeah, he even admitted it. But there was a powerful essence to Mitch's admission, I would say. And it was very, very, it really did get me in the heart, because, I mean, it is understandable. Like, he wants this to work, and he's not sure if it would work when they went to get Lily. So, and he didn't want Lily to have a last name of someone who's, not there anymore, so, yeah. And it is understandable for Cameron to be a bit upset about this whole, situation. So, yeah, but, I also, feel sympathy, towards Mitch, and obviously he realizes what he did was wrong. So, but again, I don't blame Cameron whatsoever for feeling a bit hurt. But there is, of course, a lot of worry. Especially, there's a lot of pressure on Mitch's shoulders, really, in regards to adopting someone and being a single gay parent, etc. There's a lot of pressure on his shoulders, so there's a lot of worry in regards to how Cameron reacted before they went to get Lily. So, yeah, but it was just really, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff in regards to that whole side of things. So yeah, but yeah. I also really, really love Phil's spa day as well. That was just so great, especially with all of the women helping Phil out in terms of, the important lessons and how to listen to your wife. And it was just so great. For Phil to have those newfound empathies and all of that, I would say. So yeah, and yeah, I felt like there was a bit of hurt when she didn't notice about the spa day that Phil went on. There was a bit of hurt when Claire didn't notice. So yeah, but I just love the fact that you've got all of these women just educating Phil, understanding her struggles a bit more. And reaching out to Claire rather than condescend. There's a sense of condescending. So there is that aspect of, you can reach out to her a bit more. Instead of saying this, try this. And there is this whole education of, it's not for you to try and find alternatives. It's for you to understand her struggles, etc. So, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. Unless she is asking for alternatives, of course. But but you have to listen to the words and all of that and understand that it's not asking. She's not pleading to you. She's trying to get you to empathize her struggles, etc. So, yeah. But I just can't believe Claire threw Alex under the bus. So, yeah. I mean, that was it, though. You saw at the beginning, I just want these two to get along. Claire finds the solution. I mean, yeah, ish. I guess it was on brand that the security tag was on there, considering, the method she used to get the bloody tag. But Yeah, like I said, something was going to go horribly wrong. This was not going to be a fix-it situation. It was going to be a situation where you thought you'd fix it, but then there's something that's going to be that's going to be wrong. Whether it's the wrong size. You could just say, "Oh, I spilled something on it. Put it in the dryer. It shrunk or whatever." So, but yeah, it was going to be the wrong size, or it was going to have the security tag on, or something. So, yeah, but she didn't need to do Alex dirty like that. Absolutely no way. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, though, oddly I found the whole Jay and Gloria story very, very fun and compelling as well. So, yeah, because obviously there was this whole situation about Jay trying to, he's wanting to be put in a crypt, but Gloria, on the other hand, not so much. So, yeah. And there's, of course, the differences when it comes between them, and the potential of what could become of Gloria when it comes to, Jay eventually shuffling off this mortal coil. But it was really, really great. Manny, again, with the words of wisdom. It was really, really great for him to assure Jay that, she chose you. There was many people she could have chosen, but she chose you at the end of the day. So... but I also really, really love the fact that Jay did amend his options in terms of, Gloria's not exactly changing her mind in terms of where she wants to go when, she does die. But I do really, really love the fact that Jay decides, out of pettiness, of course, that he will, adopt his plans. I mean, you'd imagine there is, of course, a sweet sentiment if, Jay wants to amend his plans, but basically, it's also he can have the bragging rights in case Gloria does consider the options of because it's like he said, the future, you just never know what's going to happen. I mean, yeah, Gloria right now says that she's not planning on remarrying, and this doesn't necessarily mean having to mean Jay dies, but something could happen between Jay and Gloria. And then, season 9, season 10, I have to be careful because I've done this shit before where I've accidentally foreshadowed what's going to happen. I remember, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., actually, and this was before season 5 came out. They dealt with the whole Graviton situation, and it wasn't obviously the last we would see of Graviton, but I made the mention of maybe we'll deal with him maybe in season 5, and then what happens in season 5? So yeah, so you get. I have this, for those who are unaware, I have this tendency to foreshadow something. Whether it's already been aired for you, the viewer, or whatever, or whether it's yet to be in production, I have this tendency to foreshadow something. Sometimes I just jinx stuff, and that's why I'm saying I've got to be careful when it comes to me saying, "Oh, she could remarry," not necessarily meaning Jay dies, but she could remarry in seasons 9 or 10 or whatever. So. It's like with this show's future. I mean, obviously, you guys know, but for me, it's still a mystery in terms of what's going to happen in several seasons' time. So, I do love the fact that there is pettiness when it comes to Jay, deciding to go for cremation over being shoved into a crypt. That's the legacy, really. But you gotta give him credit, though, because of the fact that he decided to change his plans for where he wants to be buried, or where he wants his remains to be when he does die. He changed his plans also he can have bragging rights at the end of the day. So, yeah. Man. That is so. I feel like that's so on brand for Jay. But yeah, this was pretty fun stuff. So yeah, like I said, oddly enough, that was the whole kind of I wouldn't say comforting aspect, but it was humorous. I mean, obviously the subject of death is pretty heavy, especially when you've got such a disparity in age between Gloria and Jay, and there is of course more of a pressing worry that Jay's going to kick the bucket first. So I mean, obviously something could happen to Gloria, but we're not putting that out there in the universe. But it's just the way it was handled and all of that, and especially in terms of Jay adopting his plans. Yeah. With him adopting his plans to it's adapting, should I say. But he did adapt his plans to be shoved in a coffee can. That's where I'm going to go, actually. You know what? Thinking about it. Yeah, because coffee is my nectar. How is my coffee, by the way? It's good. I just say that because we're about to shove on to the next episode. So, I am yet to drink my coffee. So, with that said, let's get into the next episode. It's episode 18 of season 2 for Modern Family.
Try new things. You can't just spring this on me.
I have bad news, Manny.
This is
not the biggest curveball that life is going to throw at you.
Buddy, don't close yourself off from new things.
Exactly.
Let me tell you a story about me and crab cakes. Thought I didn't like them, tried them, loved them.
Wow. Are the movie rights available for that one? Just started.
That was our only ball.
So what?
This was
Game's over just
inevitable.
because you're afraid of stupid Mr. Klezak?
Yep, I'm not going over there. That was fun.
If Hannibal Lecter and Freddy Krueger had a love
my
child,
God.
he would be afraid of our next door neighbor.
Oh my God.
I don't have anything to say about anyone, but Mr. Cleese.
I can do it. I can watch Lily. I'm really good. I'm babysitting Luke right now.
Oh yeah? You want to babysit Lily? Oh, that's very sweet, honey. But you're a very popular
Cubs
girl.
like,
I'm sure you have
nope,
better
red
things
flag.
to do. So. We needed a sitter. She's family. I say we give her a shot.
A shot. Oh, with our only child? Sure, why not? If something goes wrong, we'll just pop over to the Orient, grab another one.
Wow. Oh my shit, he's going to Mr. Klezak's, isn't he?
Poop in your nose.
For fun.
Really? Can I try?
It's oxygen.
We have that in our house. But we don't need tanks.
Oh
For
my
God's
God!
sake, just get your bowl.
Okay.
Luke! Oh my God, I love this kid every second.
Listen to this joke. Okay. 2 crowds walk into a bar,
Phil, this is not good.
Honey, don't jump to conclusions. Let him finish the joke.
and one of them has a limp.
You may not go back to that man's house.
Why not?
Because he's weird.
And not very nice.
Yeah.
Dudes, put her down in about a half hour and not let a serial killer in the front door.
What if he's cute?
Well, then save him for us.
Nobody in,
Nice.
nobody out.
Nice.
We're gonna be totally fine. You just go, get your gay on.
Oh, it is on like Donkey Kong.
Oh no.
Look,
Down a notch. You two go in, have a great time. I'll see you later.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna walk like a man fast as I can to that bar over there. And if you knew Frankie Valli, you'd be cracking up right now.
Eesh. Bad influence on Manny because you're teaching him new things. Don't try it.
back to me. So I had just seen St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh, would you look at your father?
Oh,
He's cute.
Okay, can you please turn it off for 1 second?
they're all gonna be eyeing Jay.
What does a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Nobody say anything.
No, just laugh.
Justin, more booze.
Oh, Mitchell was just about to tell us who his first boy crush was.
Oh no,
No, I wasn't.
Let me bring you up to.
Mr. Klezak?
Mr. Klezak! It's open. Honey, he's not moving.
Oh, is he dead?
There's only one way to find out.
Wow!
I hate this. I'm gonna kill Luke. Oh my God, he's ice cold.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry. We thought there was something wrong with you.
What?
But in all fairness, our son is our business.
Well, then keep him. And keep your daughter from driving into my garbage cans.
Oh,
Keep your
Haley.
blinds closed when you're doing your little sexy dance.
Oh, God, he's seen my sexy dance.
Oh, no!
Or one day I would marry Gina Lollobrigida.
Well, Dad, you kind of did.
I hear that.
These are good. What's in them?
It's a margarita with a shot of absinthe.
Absinthe makes the heart grow fonder.
Oh, are you making a bad pun or just lisping?
I can't believe I drove all the way to the valley to pick you up.
Figure, I was just concerned that...
That hurts so much.
Oh, is she really playing? Is she really playing the tripping guilt card?
So thank you for all of your trust.
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
Unbelievable. You gotta go.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was Dylan.
Yeah, here he was, laughing with my friends, and I don't know. Maybe the problem was me.
Oh, man. Mitch is really punching my heart.
Rob Lowe from St. Elmo's Fire. That was my crush. I loved him.
I get that. He's a good-looking kid.
Right?
Yeah. Hey.
I go a lot of places without shoes. I'm not wearing shoes right now.
You're an idiot.
Because I left them at your uncle's house.
This is a disaster.
Uncle's.
Maybe they'll think they're theirs.
They're gay. They know what shoes they own.
They're gay. They know what shoes.
Thanks a lot, Walt.
I wanted to say I had such a good time with you last night, and I wanted
hold
to.
on, I got call waiting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Woof, not a morning person. Good to know. Listen, I'm
my
5
God, the
away. I
car's
hope you like
iconic.
blueberry scones and dust.
I had a date with him last night. Don't you remember?
I think I would remember if I made a date with a guy.
No.
I'm telling you, I know a guy in Palm Springs who has every single vintage record known to man. I'm driving out there tomorrow. Come with me.
It's a date!
Oh no, Jay.
Nothing, I just had a little ice cream.
Oh.
He hasn't stopped talking about you all day long.
Wow, you are stunning.
Try new
How
things,
rich
Jay.
are you?
Are you sure you're all right, Gloria?
I feel great, mi amor. I am so happy that he's doing this with you because I never get him to do anything different.
There you go.
Like David.
Oh my God.
Wow, thank you so much.
That is so nice.
Yeah, well, don't go throwing any parades. They're onions.
It's kind enough.
I used to be a fireman, I don't hurt kids.
And then they do something that shows you there's all this depth and dimension that you never knew existed.
Are you talking about Rob Lowe?
I'm just saying he's a very versatile actor. I think his good looks have actually held him back.
Oh wow.
I can relate to that.
Me.
I get it.
And especially you guys. I don't think of you guys as my uncles. I think of you as my friends. And if your friends don't believe in you, then what else do you have?
Dylan's shoes.
Please don't tell my mom.
Buckle up.
Handled maturely, though. Handled maturely. Yeah. I mean, that's it, though. Like, would his first you'd think his first reaction would be, oh, it's Dylan, isn't it? Is that Dylan you got in the house? So... Oh, man. That was just so fun stuff. Yeah. It was just really, really great stuff. I just love Luke in this episode as well, like, with him not, like, understanding about the oxygen tank and all of that. We have that and that. Like, he just kills me so much. You know what? It's funny, though. Like, he got a knife, and, that's not a knife. No, he got a knife, and he was like, I was worried, and then I was like, is he gonna kill Mr. Klezak? Oh my god, he's at Mr. Klezak's house. But yeah, he was just really, really amazing. But I don't know. There was just something so lovely. In regards to Jay, being a part of that table. So. With the gays. It was just really, really amazing. But, yeah, I wasn't sure if, how things were going to go, because obviously there has been, we know there's been a bit of restraint. I mean, Jay's, more so accepting of, who Mitch is and all of that. But there has still been a bit of restraint when it comes to Mitch being very, very open. And you could even see that at first, like he was completely nervous. But have a few drinks later, and they're all just bonding, and it was just lovely. It was just really, really amazing stuff. Especially with Jay being so open and all of that. Of course, absinthe makes the heart go fonder, I guess. So yeah, but it was still really, really amazing. So yeah, like especially when Mitch was very, very hesitant on discussing about Rob Lowe, and you know, Jay was like, you know what, I can see that, and it was just really, really great. It's one of those, you know, wholesome moments, isn't it? And you know, even when he was with Pepper, like he was very, very reluctant. I mean, he was nursing a hangover as well, so yeah. He might be like just super, super grouchy when it comes to a hangover. I mean, no one's, you know, particularly chipper when it comes to a hangover. So yeah, it seems like everyone else was fine. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, he just had a great time. It was lovely to see. It was just really, really amazing to see, yeah, I mean, there has been this worry that has stemmed for a long time for Mitch, but it is great to have that moment where he's finally accepting that he could be very, very open about it. So, yeah. But it's also very, very important for Jay to try new things, of course, as that was really a part of his story, really, with that concert he bailed on, and yeah, that led to him spending the day with Pepper, seemingly, and I mean, like I said, I think you could see moments of acceptance, especially with the message towards the end. Of course, Mitch was referring to Rob Lowe, but it obviously is, you know, very poignant to new experiences, and that can bring out that extra depth and all of that, and yeah. So, yeah. But it's okay to try new things, and you never know, you know, what can come about when it comes to like these new experiences that might push you out of that, I guess, comfort zone, because, you know, you can have your, like, it's like with me when it comes to certain foods and all of that. I have my safe foods. I love my safe foods, and when it comes to new things, new foods and all of that, I can get a bit prickly. So, yeah, I mean, obviously there was that comment in, I think it was the crab cakes, I think it was, at the beginning that Jay mentioned. I mean, obviously that was a bit of a lie, but yeah, the point still stands. It's something new at the end of the day. So, and I know, especially with my partner, she was very, very, like, there is that kind of similarity when it comes to the push to give me to try new things. Otherwise, you just don't know if you're gonna like them or not. So, and you know, she makes a solid point, because there have been quite a few things that I have, you know, enjoyed that I don't know if I would have before. Like enchiladas, for example. Oh, nice, absolutely amazing. But I'm not sure if I would try them like a few years ago. Now I just like, oh, I can't wait for enchiladas. So yeah, and there are some things that I'm not overly enthusiastic on, but it's still something that I do like at the end of the day. Something that I definitely would not, you know, entertain a few years ago. But, you know, it's that whole situation of you just never know unless you try, right? So, and it's just that assumption at the end of the day, and I say assumption, even on one, like, it's interesting, because there is that, like, message, and obviously conveys well to the whole Klezak situation, but in this particular instance, it is just very interesting how you can assume about yourself, right? About what you like and what you don't like, even if you haven't tried the thing that you're very, very dismissive of. But yeah, it's just so interesting how you can make that assumption. And you know what they say about assumption, it's the mother of all assholes, etc., etc. But yeah, I mean, it's just that whole situation of spreading your wings and fly, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. So I'm sure, I think I've heard parents say it's not going to kill you if you try new things, etc. So yeah. But of course there is going to be that hesitancy, like especially if you're very much in your comfort zone of trying new things. You just don't know. You just don't, like, there is that whole situation of you don't want to, like, I don't know, there are certain fears, like for me, for example, that I don't want to make an awkward scenario in terms of, well, I actually do not like this. I tried it and I don't like it. Or if I don't want to waste anyone's time, for example, like if someone makes something. And I haven't had it before, but they make something and I don't like it, and it's like that fear of, well, I wasted their time. But in hindsight, it's just that, well, at least we know now. So yeah, otherwise you're just basing off assumption that you don't like it when you haven't tried it. So. And that's it, though. I think the message of this episode is assumption is the mother of all assholes, isn't it? So, no, it's assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups, failures, whatever you want to call it. So, there you go. I assumed a quote when I got it wrong. I mean, some people might say assumption is the mother of all assholes, but I think the proper terminology is the definite assumption is the mother of all failures. I know Arrow PG'd it, and that's where I first got it from, the quote. So it was iconic from Deathstroke. Okay, anyways, but yeah, assumption played a big role. I mean, even the assumption that Mr. Klezak was apparently worse than the devil. And there you go. We had Claire and Phil assuming the worst and all that. Like I said, Luke was just killing me. And there became a bit of a bond. You think you know someone, and it's the whole know thy neighbor situation. So yeah, but it was just really, really great stuff to have Phil and Claire realize that, you know, even though that Walt isn't a bad person, they could be very, very wrong about their assumption because they didn't get to know him. They just wrote him off instantly. So, but Luke, with a lot of courage, fearless. The kid's fearless. And I'm not just talking about the fact that, well, Mr. Klezak was assumed to be worse than the devil, but I mean, just in general, the kid might do some very, very he might just do some very, very ballsy stuff, but it's just a testament to how fearless he is. He's just like, you know what, I'm YOLO, right? So yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought Walt was dead when they walked in. I don't know. I just thought, Luke's made a friend. Oh, he's dead. So, but yeah. I mean, they are right to have worries about why this, old man who they might not be too familiar with is hanging around with a kid. They have their rights, of course. But the thing is, I think the whole baseline is, it's not, surrounding that aspect, because like I said, they have a right to be concerned. But the whole point is that they just assumed Mr. Klezak was worse than the devil. When they didn't even know a single thing about him, so... yeah, but... yeah, it was just really, really great stuff, these two episodes. So yeah, but like I said, I just loved Jay with the gays. It's nice, isn't it? Jay with the gays. It just flows off the tongue really, really well. It was just really, really fun, but it was just also really, really nice, especially for Mitch's whole scenario. So, and to see Jay, like, there was no awkward, obviously there was the awkwardness in the beginning because, like I said, we've seen it before when it comes to Mitch and how hesitant he can be when it comes to, opening up. But I mean, it was just really, really nice for him to you know, be there, and there was no awkwardness whatsoever. It was a fun time. So yeah, but awesome stuff, these 2 episodes. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed these reactions. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!